Okay, why does the light look funny? Alright, okay, so we are not going to finish off the dinosaur tonight because I've lost some of the stickers, which is a shame. They'll turn up. And we're not going to do the bridge yet because I've left my saw downstairs. So we'll do some Lego again. I feel like doing some Lego. This is a set I've been looking forward to doing. I had this for a while, so I love doing houses. So this is going to be fun. We're going to build the basic model, I think, today. We're not going to do it all in one go because I'm pretty sure this is going to be a multi-day thing. But it should be lots of fun. I am really looking forward to this. One of my favourite sets was the house that I built, but then I built another one that wasn't so exciting, so maybe this one won't be so... It looks pretty good. What was the house that I really enjoyed? I think it was this wood cabin. It was a wood cabin one. And the one that I didn't enjoy so much was this red one, I think. Or I could have got those the wrong way around. Ruin the box. I kind of want to keep this box. I like it. I got this at a very good price, and so I was very chuffed to get that. So what have we got? We've got one bag. And it's not numbered. That's not a good start. That's kind of a letdown, but there are a whole bunch of... Well, it won't be numbered, that's right, because it's a 3-in-1, and we've had this before. So one more look, there's an owl there. She's got like a snowboard, and he's going skiing on the roof, which I guess makes sense if you have that kind of roof. So let's get started. First off, we'll make lots of crinkly sounds. So because it's late and I am tired, I'm probably only going to do a small amount. These books are different sizes though. So those two are actually quite small in comparison to the large one. So maybe I should just make a simple one. No. Nope. We're going... I like the humour though. Look, there's like an abominable snowman. So that does look like a fun set. And there are 4 bags, 1 base, and that's pretty much all there is to it. And there's another little bag inside the big bag. So there's kind of 5 bags if you think about it. So that's that one out of the way. Let's just start with what we've got here. And move these things off to the side. And hopefully... There's lots of crazy things on this desk today. Oh, actually that's part of the set. Okay, I thought there was something different. Let's just start at the beginning and we'll go through, and we're obviously going to have to start with... Which is the bag that has the people in it? I think it's this bag here. So we need to do... that's not anything. That can go sit on the front. So the very first part, this is going to be quite hard to get everything on the desk, I think. Well look, there's people's bodies. So there's a body, there's a body, there's a pair of legs, and there's a pair of legs. We better get their bodies, and I'm assuming they have... Oh no, she's all blue. Oh dear. What a fashion travesty. But that's okay. It's kind of, it's a bit 80s ski holidays, isn't it? So we'll see. We'll see. This is the one with their heads in it. And we've already got, I think we can actually start without having to open the remaining bags. Which is going, oh no, we have to open the tiny bag. Oh my goodness. This is going to take a few days. But that's okay. We're only going to, we'll only do a short video because I've really got a backlog now. I'm about 4 or 5 videos behind. And I keep making these half-hour ones. Oh, what? I have to go and open this bag as well. And that can go there. So we'll get rid of these 2 bags. I feel like I should just open up this one, but I'll hold off for a second. I'm kind of interested. They've got little eyes there for the snowman thing. How this fits into the model that we're building at the moment. Maybe it won't be one of those deals where... Oh my goodness. This might be the largest set I've done so far. There's a tree. Does it say 2 times? No. So 1 tree can go over there. So that was very quick. There's the tree because it's going off camera and it's probably not going to come back onto the camera for some time. And we need this one here. Well, I might bring it back once in a while, you know, just to spice it up. But we'll just assume it's like guest appearances. Once in a while. I was going to say like that actor from the 6th series of Stargate, but I've actually forgotten his name as I've said that. Michael Shanks. What's his name? Shanks. It's got Shanks in it. It's Michael Shanks. He disappeared for series 4 or 6 because he wanted more pay or more recognition. But he had guest appearances during that series, that season, and then he came back again because he was like, "Wow, okay, I don't really know. I can't talk for his behalf." I am going to watch different TV shows. I'm going to watch Annihilation, which I just got on DVD from the library. What does it say on the front? Well, I'm not going to show, but what that thing says. I read the book. It was very, very odd. Actually, I read the entire trilogy, so I'm just kind of wondering if that film has all the parts of the trilogy. If you're a child, that's probably not the kind of book you're going to read. It's not that it's too adulty, it's just a little bit in depth, I guess. It's sort of a bit, takes a long time to understand really what has just happened, if you can understand what just happened in that book. But it's enjoyable, it's enjoyable. It's just one of those things you kind of have to go look up the Wikipedia article just to find out what you just read. I feel like that's really bad when you say that, because someone's going to say, well, actually I read it and I understood it completely. I mean, I did understand the gist of it. It's just, you feel like you have to go back and reread the whole thing again. Just to, I'm trying to find this other piece here. Where's this other, oh, here it is. It's miles away over there. This, we've opened up all the bags now, so all bags are now officially on the table, which is a terrible saying. I hate it when I hear people say on the table, and that's just mainly the US government. But it's like, well, I'm sure it must be a very big table. This table was not that big, but I think it will be just big enough for this. This conversation is this is one of those poor. Oh, I just had that piece. Oh, so I missed out this entire section, and I just had that piece in my hand, and then threw it away. But there's another one. I don't know if I have too many of these ones in grey, so that's quite nice. But I kind of like to have them in quirkier colours, like green or something. I'm sure there are sets. There is a set which has them in a strange colour. I'm sure of it. It's not brown, and grey. Are they two? Do they come in light grey as well? Or they might. I would think so. So now we've done this part. 4. Let's just go up to step 20 because the conversation is terrible, and I forgot to finish that bit. And it's time to go to sleep. I feel like there was something I was going to chat about, but it's disappeared. Alright. And this one is there. I've definitely got to start trying to find other people to do videos with. Otherwise, it's just too much. I don't know if I can do this for a whole year. I can try. Actually, I enjoy doing the Lego things. Like, it's nice. It's a nice relaxing thing, but it's hard to make them interesting. Like if you do the other videos. So hold on. Is there 2? There's 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1. If you do, like, you know, the crafty ones, they're actually, I find them far more enjoyable because there's just so many wacky things that can happen and go wrong. Whereas with Lego, things just don't go wrong. They just kind of work out in the end. Maybe it is a piece that you forgot to put somewhere. But, you know, once you get past that, it's pretty much plain sailing. So maybe if I wanted to make these videos, the Lego ones, which I enjoy doing, but make them a little bit more interesting, I should just muck up a bit more and just lose track of what I'm doing. There we go. I just did it just as I was... But that's not entertainment, is it? No, it's not. Okay. Right. Well, I was just thinking there was a movie I watched recently, which again is not a kids movie, but in that movie they have a TV show where people get hit in the head in violent ways, and it's like the #1 TV show on television at the time. It's an alternative reality, but some people might say it's a bit too close to ours, or not. Alright, so I can't just say or not. That's not funny. That's not cool. You can't just do that. I have to stop. I don't like this because this is making me aggravated because it's the same thing and it's all flimsy. And I just want it to be over so that the flimsy stuff is gone and that it's all nice and sturdy for a while. But it should be. So I'm a bit worried about this bit here. This is going to be... How many window things? I've only got one big window. So I don't know what's going to happen with these things. I'm not going to look at the front cover. I'm not going to do it. So I have really done this all the wrong way. So this is like a test. Can you do this the wrong way and still get away with it? I strongly suspect the answer is an emphatic yes, as people say. I'm pretty sure I have actually said emphatic yes. But now that I say that, I'm not too sure if it's emphatic or emphatic. And the more I say it, the more that word would just sound ridiculous. So I'm just going to stop that conversation. You know how it goes. You can say the word over and over again, and then it just sounds sillier and sillier and sillier until you've completely lost track of whether or not... Well, there's a here. Whether or not that is I'm going to put all the people over there, because I seem to have lost their heads. Well, there's a head, alright, and there's a helmet, that's another thing. There's their body, and there's another head. So we'll come back to them in a second. So what are we up to now? We've got to put... Oh, I see what was going to happen. We're building up this side, the bit we just mentioned. Another flimsy thing to do. So that can just sit there. Where is... oh, it is such a big mess here. It's all over the show. So that can go there. That one's going to be hard to find. Oh, here it is. I found it. Every single time. Every single time. Though I wasn't panicking that time. I was just saying, I was making a statement that it will be hard to find. And it just happened to pop in to my vision as I said that. Which is not the same thing as saying, oh, where did it go? I can't find it. I'm never going to be able to find it. And then having it pop into your vision at just the last minute. Recessed one, so we have to make it a thing to talk about that. And if you haven't watched any of these videos before, that won't make any sense at all. Where are the skis? You'd think those would be easy to find, and there's two of them, and they're right here. There we go. See? That's a really weird, actually. I'm beginning to think that that's a bit odd. And I'm not the kind of person to think things are ever odd. It takes a lot for me to go, that's a bit odd. But what are we up to? 15 minutes now. So we'll keep going for a little bit longer because I really kind of want to get the basic structure done. There we go. Although we're going to have to do this side as well before we get anywhere close. Oh no, thank goodness. Oh no, wait. This side's real easy. So they really kind of... what's the right word? Lucked out? Not lucked out. They just gave up and said, what the hey? We don't really care anymore. We've done this for too long. It's time to start. This feels like it's going to be a little bit wobbly though. It's time to make this a bit more secure. I say on the houses I've done, I usually enjoy making the roofs. They are actually quite fun. This one's all snow roof. Ain't snow roof like a snow roof party. Okay. I shouldn't make a joke about that. But I was thinking about that song when today at some point. But for some other reason. And if you don't know what song I'm talking about, then that's fine. But if you do know, leave a comment in the comment section. Because that would be quite funny. If somebody ever watches this and then they comment about what I was just talking about. And they get it right. And then I will feel that something cool has happened in the universe. And I just said that. Oh, that's close. And the Lego piece fell on the floor as I was saying that. But I found it again, so the universe is still pretty happy. We've got to find this corner one, because that's going to make it secure. And it's right here. And they always have these things where the roofs pop off real easy, because apparently that's what people like. I personally I'm not that fast. But then again, I haven't really, because I haven't had a lot of opportunity to try ones anymore. Like, I guess the ones when I was a kid. If you had houses when, you know, when I was younger, then they would pop off easy. But nowadays, I mean, they would pop off. They would be bolted down, was what I'm trying to say. Very, very poorly. And by bolted down, I just mean that there'd be little studs all the way around, and it would just fit on, and you'd build it up, and you wouldn't make two separate things, and that would be that. And there wouldn't be any strangeness or silliness or anything like that. But nowadays you have these things, and the roof just pops off, and everyone's happy, except for me, who feels like it should be more secure. And because I'm not going to take it apart, am I? I mean, I will, but you know, I'm not actually going to like do. I don't know. I might be like, oh, this is strange. Oh, I guess because it has to be light brown. Alright, well, I want to build this part because it's weird. And I'm not entirely sure what colour that's. It's a translucent yellow. Always a favourite colour. And I should call this early 80s space yellow. But it's not quite the same yellow, is it? Benny yellow. Alright. Is there a Benny or a Jenny or anything still on this desk? No, I think I put them all away finally. So that's weird. I just thought it was weird because there's only two studs on that side and they're not on this side, but I guess they don't have any light brown. That one's the outward side piece. So this set has definitely got both styles, and so we should have had a comparison. Are there any left? We missed that opportunity, didn't we? Oh dear, we really did a bad job at that. I was a bit too enthusiastic. But how can you not be? So we've done this one, and we're going to make this bit, and we're going to keep going for a little bit longer. Because once you get started, you're just like, oh, I want to keep going. Oh, and one of these things. But I understand why you're putting two of these together to make one of these. Like, you're putting these two together to make basically the flagship Lego piece. And you're like, but of course it's a 3-in-1, and it will come in handy for making an abominable snowman at a later point. And don't say you find that word easier to say, because you don't, and you know it. Are these purple? These look like they're purple, but I can't quite. Not that they're kind of pinky, shocking pink. Are they really? It's hard to tell in this light. But if that's true, if this is true, I really would like more in that colour, because that's a cool colour. More pieces, not just these ones, like, you know, everything in that colour. But it's kind of got the same kind of like. It's kind of like, it's a little bit like a Friends colouring scheme, but at the same time it's like 80s thingy. I'm going to yawn. So that's an indication that I really should go to sleep. Really should. And also because I can't find this piece, but I have to find this piece before I go to sleep, because then I'll wake up in the middle of the night screaming that I didn't find that piece, and the neighbours will be like, what? Actually they won't, because I think if I actually woke up in the night screaming, nobody would be able to hear me, because just because of the layout of the lay of the land in this area is such a way that I'm quite sure that I could adequately get a good scream out in the evening without causing too much problems with the neighbours. Okay, this is going to be the last thing, because I just kind of want to say, I don't understand why it's purple. That kind of seems a little bit out of place. It's a nice purple, we've been through that, but it's just doesn't see. But this is also purple, so it's just the way these people are. I mean, it is the 80s thing, and the whole 80s Day Glow craziness. but still, it's a bit much, isn't it? It's just a bit much. So here we go. Here are these shocking pink things, which I don't think will look shocking pink on the camera, and they don't actually look shocking pink to me at the moment because of the lighting. But so, oh, those weren't skis from before. These are the skis. Those were like snow stompy things. That's their actual technical term. If you haven't been skiing before, and that's fine. You may live in the desert or in a place that is not a snow place. Not entirely sure what that would be. Actually, I'm entirely sure what that would be because I don't live in a snow place. Oh, and we've got to put the helmet on. So the helmet. Oh, what happened there? Oh, that's okay. Okay. We've got this. So this is it. This helmet uses. Okay. I kind of felt like the helmets that use these things look a bit different, but this is like quite a traditional. I would call this the second generation helmet. So this is like a Blacktron helmet. So the helmet that came out after the original space helmets that you see on Benny. But not before. Like, I'm sure there's a more advanced one, but I can't think of it off the top of my head. But I'm pretty sure. I mean, there's lots of more advanced ones. I'm pretty sure that paintball guy in that collectible minifigures has a pretty cool one. Just that's pop into my head a one that does. But you know, yeah. So they probably have changed a little bit. I'm pretty sure that I have no Blacktron. Is that what they call Blacktron? Space figures at all, anywhere. Because if I had one, I never got one when I was a kid, but a friend might have given me one. So I might have one, but I don't think I have it anywhere. So that's sad. Okay, well, should we finish it there? I think I should finish it there because I'm running out of things. And there's only 6 minutes left. Crazy. And look at this. This is different styling. I like this. It makes me think it's going to be like a chess set or a drafts or a checkers set, if you will, because it's like red black. I had like a drafts board when I was a kid, or a chess board that had red and black on it. So that's why I think of that. But anyway, let's just finish it there, and we'll come back to it tomorrow. And this will be quite. Well, before we finish. So that's the one person, and that's the other person. So let's get their heads right. I'm pretty sure that guy, and that's the one. Nice scarf, but like blue and blue is that one thing you can kind of blue and black and black. You know, if you're going to wear a blue top, you can wear a blue bottom sometimes. You know, it does kind of work. Like, it's not like green and green, right? The green and green is just hideous no matter what you do. Even if they're different shades of green, it's like impossible. Unless you're out, like, you know, you're in the army or something. But outside of that, or maybe khaki, maybe you could do some sort of khaki thing. But it still looks like you're in the army, so it's not going to change anything. But, you know, so blue and blue, but still I think it's a bit, especially this kind of blue. It's like, I don't know. If I saw someone in a blue jumpsuit like that, and they were going to go skiing, I'm like, I know you have to... I know it's a whole thing to just look terribly mismatched, but still. And orange, of course, bright orange trousers, not the coolest thing, but that's all right. They've got that cool hairpiece, and she's got that cool hairpiece. Where is the first character I got this one from? I remember being excited to get this one. It does look like a Friends one a little bit, but it's rock solid. So compare that to her hair. She really needs the correct heads. They're quite. They feel like they're the same kind of situation. Are they? How similar are they? Which is the better hair? Because she could wear this hair. She so could. And look at that. It looks like she's got like a lot of gel in her hair, and she's got the wet look going. And she's doing it really well. I think that works. I like that hairstyle way. Oh, I can see why they have it different because there's a bit of a space on the thing, but this kind of looks nicer. I think that looks nicer than the Friends one. What do I have? Let's double check. I don't know. Yeah. Well, whoa. How does she look with that one? Well, that looks okay, I guess. This looks a bit out of place. But that one, oh yeah, that one's way better. So that gets the points. And She looks pretty good like that too, actually. Though, yeah, still going. That's definitely the wet look, the gel look. So there's a lot of hair product in there. So, but anyway, let's finish it there with 3 minutes, because that was going to be a 15-minute video, and it was only 27 minutes or something, 26 minutes. So thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe, and tomorrow we'll finish this. And look, it's the tree again. Bye.